I think it was about 5 years ago that Florence approached me on doing this grant, and then all of a sudden there it was. So the first time I actually went with Florence to Mali to get acquainted. And the next year I brought a student with me, Janelle Bertas, and Florence was also there with us, or came after we'd been there for a while. Our main purpose there is to work with Peace Corps volunteers, and I'm actually a returned Peace Corps volunteer myself. I was in Morocco in 1965, quite a long time ago, which Florence actually didn't know when we started this project. So I feel very comfortable working with Peace Corps volunteers. And then we went again last year with 2 other students. And we have examples of some of the poster sets that we put together here at the college. Florence's students had made some prototypes, and then we took them and cleaned them up, and of one of them on cowpeas, we produced 75 copies, which are now all in Mali, being used mainly by Peace Corps volunteers, but also by agronomes from World Vision as well. So we go over there to mainly work with the farmers and try to increase the control they have over insect pests. The first thing we did is involved with cowpeas, which are black-eyed peas here, and trying to protect that crop after it's been harvested, and that's what the poster set's about. And they're very visual, they're all pictures. The Malians, the farmers we work with are not literate, as opposed to our graduate students who are very literate. But, and the volunteers use those as a picture set to tell them an oral story. And of course, oral traditions are very strong here in the Northern Cheyenne tradition as well. So it's been really quite an experience for me. Taking students to Mali, and this year we'll be taking 3 students, and we're going to leave January 6th is the plan.
Welcome all the guests here. We have some dancers. We hope to do some entertaining tonight. And our culture is surrounded by ceremony and prayer and a lot of spirituality in our religion and in our cultures. And we're represented by one of the most honorable societies here, the Kit Fox Society, the gentlemen that are sitting with the drum here. They'll be playing the songs, and my special friend, Mr. Charles Little Oman, is a ceremonial priest that's been through many ceremonies. Our ceremonies involve a lot of suffering. The more you suffer, the more blessings you get. And these gentlemen here have been through many of them. And we're really blessed to have Charles here. I would like him to pray for the project, that it continues, that our relationship and our brotherhood continue throughout the world. And we're just happy to have Cheyennes being able to go over. And to have you folks come here is truly a blessing. And I'd like Charles to pray for the project and pray for the safe travel of our delegates. And I hope they're able to share parts of our culture with your folks. And maybe they can bring some back, and we can be more powerful together. So at this time, I'd like to, they would use a lot of our dances before they went into war. They did them after war, victory dances. A lot of other dances came to pass. The first one is a traditional dance, Courtney Brady. This is one of the oldest type dances that they did. A lot of the old people used to dance this way, and it's kind of handed down. And they have contests now, and they'll show you a demonstration of traditional dance. The song that they're singing. he, whether he had a vision or they doctored him with feathers, 7 feathers, and he couldn't walk. So he started dancing when he would sit down, and eventually they say the feathers lifted him up. I'm sorry if I do this, don't do it justice, but he started walking again. And this is how the grass dancer starts his dances, the way he puts his foot over the next, and they can get pretty fancy, and he turned out to be a pretty fancy walker. This is one of the showiest dances there is well, they're all showy, but this takes a special person with a lot of agility. And I'd like to introduce Ben Sanders, and I apologize if I haven't said all I was supposed to do about your magnificent dance. You'll teach me later on, and I won't forget. The next one is a grass dance. Hey, friends. Of the Cheyenne people. The Cheyenne moccasin has 2 fringes in the back of the moccasin. This went back many years when a young lady had made a pair of moccasins and had put them on her moccasin. And her lover had gone to war, her fiance had gone to war, and he didn't come back. And they said he was captured and presumably dead. So she was going to throw herself off of a cliff, and she started running towards the cliff. And in the meantime, the young man had come home, and he heard that his girlfriend had gone to jump off a cliff to end her life. So he chased her, and he had some magic, and he would shoot an arrow, and wherever it landed, he would land. And the 4th time he landed close to that woman as she was ready to jump over the bank, he dove at her and he grabbed the fringes. From that day on, the Cheyenne moccasin have them 2 fringes. So a lot of the costumes, there's a story behind all of our dances and our costumes, our legends. Every part of them, when they went into battle, they wore brand new stuff. They did not want to shame the spirits having old stuff, so they carried their moccasins and their war outfits on one of their best horse. And before they went into battle, they painted themselves, they tied their horse's tail up, they put on their best. They were going into battle, they were going into war. And they dressed the finest clothes they had, because it was an honorable thing is to die in battle. And all of our culture and our dances and stuff depict the warriors returning home. The next one is Fancy Dance with Katisha Brady. And questions about that I don't know anything about, so I'm not going to talk about it. I did well for a while. We got a group that's, they call it chicken dancers. This is turning into a rage around the country. It's everybody, they always leave it for the last, because it's in Bozeman, it's the last one all the time. It's kind of like a prairie chicken, the way the prairie chicken move. It's Michael Jr. and Michael Sr. O'Crane. Isn't it? The chicken dance.